Here we go, so we're just turning the Old Strzeleki. We'll go have a look at this, see what it's like. So it looks okay so far, we'll see how we go. Doesn't say closed, but the signs are all hopeless out here. You ignore all of them, I think. They're closed to one end, other end says open. Hey?
You're better off asking the
pubs.
Yeah,
you just ask the pubs, they seem to know what's going on. Alright, Old Strzeleki, heaps of oil rigs, high pressure oil lines. This is more like what the roads used to be like years ago. Hole there, mate.
Yeah, it didn't look that deep.
Yeah, so there's a blue tree back there. What's it painted blue for? Something to do with beyond blue. You want to do it like now, do you?
Yeah.
Mardo's in rally mode. Aiming for all the fucking big holes. Here we go. Here we go. Better have a bit of a look. I think this is a fly farm, eh? I think this is a fly breeding property.
This one that we're on at the moment?
Yeah, I reckon that's what it's here for, breeding flies. Kamikaze budgies. Righto. So the Old Strzeleki, obviously down the bottom end where all the wells are, is probably more maintained than this end. But we're already halfway through this bit anyway. It's only 50 k's long, wasn't it? 57 k's or something, so we're already about 25 k's in.
The shit's done?
Yeah. Don't know if I'd bring caravan through here.
No.
That'd be annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah, you wouldn't want to be driving on that track. That's a bit wet. Oh, don't look boggy. You should go walking it and see how boggy it is.
Sink up your knees.
Look at the water sitting there. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I'd say this is now the Old Strzeleki Track. That one's the old one. Oh, there's all the girls there. And those couple of trees. Because there's water just there as well.
Oh, was there?
Yep. More water. Just go towards him, he'll move out of the way. That's it. Off you go, buddy. Lazy buggers, aren't they? Look at all these budgies. All the kamikaze budgies. Wow. Little green budgies. Huh. Thousands of them. Little water line there. Wow.
God, there's a bit there.
That's a lot of water, isn't it? And look, it's about the same level as here. So that's because it's clay, it's just not getting through here. Wow.
That might be Strzelecki Creek.
Yeah, it is Strzelecki Creek, that's right, correct. You can see it from the drone better, but this is the Old Strzeleki Track. It's pretty cool, actually. There's been so much water. Look at this. It'll look better from the drone, but that's a lot of water. I'm glad we come this way. Something different. Old Strzeleki Track. Wouldn't tow a caravan through here, but it's a bit of fun. Righto, so this Strzelecki Track, this is the middle section of it. So the southern section we actually do on the way back after our loop out through the desert and Lake Eyre. But this is the mid section, which after leaving Tibbaborough, or Cameron's Corner, you head up through this Old Strzeleki Track, which follows the Strzelecki Creek. Now, this track was originally put in by a bloke whose name was Harry Redford, who was stealing cattle from a property up here, and he was taking them down the Strzelecki track, what is now the Strzelecki track, all the way to South Australia and selling them off down there. Apparently, the last lot he stole was 1,000 head of cattle or something. But anyway, that's where the old Strzelecki track. It basically followed the creek. So this track's not bad, but it got worse and worse. There's oil wells, I think, or gas wells out here now. So part of the track is used for maintenance of those, but most of it isn't. So a lot of this track is pretty ordinary going. You wouldn't tow a caravan through here. It gets narrow and very wet, and there's little parts where you have to dodge the water. But as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of water hanging around. And the northern part of this track, when you get up close to Inaminka, was actually closed when we were there, so we couldn't do that part anyway. But yeah, it was something different. Probably ideal to do it with two cars in case one gets bogged, but this part of it wasn't too bad.
Bad in winter.
Get going, I'll put the windows down as we go. Go away, flies. That was cool. I hope those drone shots come out okay. There's a lot of water lying around. There's no way you would have driven through here a couple of weeks ago. She's getting deserty now. The last bit into Inaminka. Wow, bloody sealed. Boring. Righto. Pub's up over there. This is the common, town common. So you can camp anywhere you want here. Have a look at this. This is pretty cool. She's flowing a bit, look at that. This is our little camp spot. Like, the place is packed, there's people all over the place. We've got this little magic spot. Yeah, a little romantic fire, mate. Roadside Creek Camp, just near the new Strez to Old Strez Cameron's Corner shortcut. So this is where we're talking about, rightio. So Cameron's Corner. So the bit we did first, because it's all out of whack, is we came up this way and we went up through here, the Old Strzeleki Track, actually marked as the Old Strzeleki Track, and it follows the creek. That's the bit we just did. This is the bit that was closed up to Inaminka. And now we've been out, done our desert loop and Lake Air and all that. And we've come back up to Strzelecki and we've camped here for the night. There's just a nice little bush camp on the side, just past this road here, which is marked as private road. So we didn't take that road because it says private property. So it might be a paper road, not sure, but we didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to get shot at. So just past there was a nice little creek, which is actually Strzelecki Creek, and there's a nice little bush camp in there. And then the boys noticed out the back there was a bit of a track in the sand, so we actually followed that track, and we soon worked out that it must be, because it lines up perfectly with this, that's actually the old Strzelecki Track. So this would have been, the original Strzelecki would have been down just following the creek all the way, and obviously it's just too wet and mucky, so they put this new one in, because that goes up to Murdy Station, I think. Yeah, so this road here is on where all the gas and oil gear comes in. So anyway, so this is the bit, it's not on the map, so we're actually going up from here and coming out just in here somewhere. Just about there, it comes back in onto the main road, just north of, I think, Gemvale Station. There you go. We think this is the Old Strzeleki Track, and we're going to find out. Got time to burn. Old mate probably thought he had the place for himself. Whoops. Righto, so this is the track. I can't actually find it on HEMA or anything, but this we think is the Old Strzeleki Track, because the Old Strzeleki Track followed the creek the whole way on my map, but they don't show this track on HEMA anymore for whatever reason, or I haven't found it yet. I'll keep looking, but it's come up on Toyota maps in the car for some reason as the Strzelecki Track, which is funny because the Strzelecki Track's a couple of k's that way, and that's the big new road that's graded. So I'm thinking this is the Old Strzelecki. Looks a bit used, so sounds like an adventure. On Strzelecki Creek. quarter around.
Tyre track's up this way.
This tyre track's up to our right. Only one set, that's funny, isn't it? So I was just reading about this. Apparently this track was pioneered by a bloke in 1870, someone Roland or something, who was stealing cattle from Longreach and taking them down south and selling them. So this was his cattle route. He brought them right down through and followed Strzelecki Creek, obviously, so they had water for the cattle. How fun is that? That's cool, lads. I can see one set of tyre tracks plus Dan's. So no one's been through it. Straight ahead out to follow the road, I presume. How cool is that? We're just running up in between the dunes.
Unlike that, sort of zoomed out a bit, I can see the track off to our far right where it comes back south. It seems like we can shoot across from here, but who knows where it goes.
Yeah, I'm straight across.
Yeah, that's the Cameron Murdy Road, yeah. That's once we get to, we just meet it up further, I think, normally.
Could do, shoot straight through there if you want. But probably about 5 or 6k.
No signs on it.
No signs on it? No.
No, mate. What's going on, Marto?
Connecting the battery back up.
It's just chucked a code. We tried to put it back in out of 4 high into 2 high. It's just chucked a code. It doesn't matter, I don't think, but it's just the actuator. It's like the actuator hasn't moved, so you just quick battery reset, just hard reset, disconnect the power. This is the Murdy Cameron's Corner Road, so it's about 100, what, 105 k's you said?
Right back, didn't we?
Back from the turn off, something like that. Fucking day for it, eh? Beautiful. Make change ABS here. Yes, this is the Murdy to Cameron's Corner Road, and it's actually it's quite a bad condition compared to when we come through the other week. So in that time it's been closed from all the rain. They had another big dump on New South Wales, so yeah, road's actually quite a bit worse condition than when we come through. A few mud holes. She'll be right in the mighty Toyota. Still pretty good, isn't it? definitely mucky, wasn't it? Wow. As you would expect, it's just a big dip, so the water just sits in it. Still running between the dunes. Pretty cool. On the edge of the Strzelecki Desert. Just saying how green, this is even greener than it was last time we come through. So that rain they had last week, it's just like greened it all up even more. Cows will be happy. Don't come over these crests too quick. Have a look at this. These buggers are all right in the middle of the road over that crest. The bloke from Cameron's Corner, James, was telling us that about a year ago, a couple of motorbikes went over the hill and there was a cow there. One of them hit the cow and then the other one hit his mate. So they'll both chop it out. Healthy looking cows, eh? They'd be happy with a bit of tucker.
This.
Yeah, give him a call when you get there. Oh, look at that, that's cool. That is cool. Murdy Cameron's Corner Road. Oh, look at this. Oh, happy cows. We'll be able to work it out. I'll give you a hand. Here we are. We're at Cameron's Corner, but stuck in four-wheel drive still, so we're just going to rip the front tail shaft out. We think the actuator's fucked. Well, it's just funny because the bloke said to us, well, those actuators go bung sometimes. And here we are. Anyway, all good. Shit happens. Toyota life. How you going there, Marto?
Doing them up. Doing up my tail shaft delete.
Eating all the flies. What do you reckon, Edna? Righto, just leaving Cameron's Corner for Tibooburra, 1 houring Hungerford is the plan because the Cameron's Corner Road is closed up to the Kundra, which we wanted to do. So we've got traction control and ABS alarms up because we've got the four-wheel drive alarm still. We'll just remove the front tail shaft so we're not in four-wheel drive. And Marto reckons traction control and ABS is for girls anyway. So we'll be right. It's been annoying us for most of the trip, so not too fussed about them being disconnected.
A tail on your roof, Marto, or brownie tail?
Or maybe. Is it yours?
It must be.
Ah, yeah, probably.
Alright, we'll get it.
Thanks, mate.